end of the border of India, Pakistan. That is a village called Turtuk. But so here the main challenge was high altitude, and secondly the temperature. Again, the temperature is like minus. It used to temperature was almost -1 or 2, and there was a snowfall and hailstorm and all that stuff. And I never been to any trekking in high altitudes and all, so I was not experienced. And so the race day itself, I got sick, I had cough, I had fever, I took crocin and paracetamol, and I started racing. But then first day I somehow finished. On the second itself, I had a lot of bad cough. And being a medico, I knew that, in altitude, that because of the lack of oxygen, you might get pneumonia. Okay. And so I stopped, I got my x-ray done, and it was okay. But then I took a backup car and I finished. But obviously, it was a self-supported race, so car wasn't allowed, and I got disqualified. So maybe next year, I would love to, again.
So what was the altitude you started at over there? How many meters above?
It was 2,500 feet. So, okay. Yeah, but the highest was 5,500.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. So almost, it's the highest motorable road in India.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's one of the highest altitude races as well in India.
Yeah, right. So that was there, but then that is still unfinished business. I have to again go for it.
Unfinished business, I like that word.
Yes. And then so then I registered myself for Deccan Cliffhanger solo category. So and I started training for it. And Deccan Cliffhanger is a ramp qualifier race across America. So in India, there are 3 routes. So one of the route is from Pune to Goa, that is 643 kilometers. You have to finish that in 32 hours if you have to qualify for ramp, 34 hours for females and 32 for males. So, I started my training, but then that time my coach Siddharth wasn't here in India. He went for SRMR, that is Silk Route Mountain Race in Kyrgyzstan, and he wasn't there for 2-3 months in that. So I took his bike and I started. He used to give me some training plans on the online, and I used to follow them. But then I started my road bike training in just 2 or 3 months prior to the main race. And but I was well prepared. I was confident enough that I will finish this. Just because in the whole training part, I never rode 650 kilometers. But maximum distance which I covered was 400. So even I was, in that mental thinking, I don't know what will happen to my physical, body, or whatever challenges I might face after 500 kilometers or 600 kilometers. That was a question mark for me. But my training was really, really good. So in cycling training, what I do is generally I have 7 days training. In that, 1 day is off. So I do 2 or 3 days in that, a lot of climbing stuff. Then there are interval trainings on cycle. So in the mornings, I whenever there is an event, I go in the morning at 4 o'clock and I ride till 9 o'clock. And there are lots of climbing sections around Pune. We are fortunate enough to have those. And and long rides on weekends, especially 200 or 300 kilometers rides on weekends. I do that.
So it's similar to, I guess, like an ultra runner would train with running. The same way you're changing it up and everything is on the cycle.
Right.
But do you do any strength training as well, that is separate from that?
Yes. So Siddharth is taking, he has got an outdoor gym called TerraFit Gym. So I'm training under him since past 3 years. So in that also, we have strength training twice a week. Then spinning sessions twice a week, and obviously agility and CrossFit trainings and all. So that I do in the mornings, and apart from that, I do cycling training as well for at least 2 hours. So whenever I have clinic or I have patients in the morning, so I do it in the afternoon section. So I am free from 2 p.m. to 5, so I just ride in sun. So a lot of people who follow me on Strava, they always have that comment, "Oh God, why you are riding in such a hot this?" because all of them are in the early morning, because of the
Yeah.
temperature. Yeah, so that I did, but obviously it helped me a lot, building up my endurance and riding, and building up my mental strength as well, because riding under the sun in hot weather, because your body gets warm up very fast, and you get dehydrated, you have that mental fatigue as well as physical fatigue, so you have
Yeah.
to overcome those challenges. So yeah, so yeah, so that was my training. So yeah, the race day itself, I was confident to that I will finish the race in a good time. That was my goal. So I had a crew of 7 people. So hardly one of them was into cycling. Rest of them were my friends, and I prepared them. I told them what is cycling and this and that and kind of stuff, because I didn't find any. It was a last minute call, and my coach didn't couldn't come with me for the cycling, because one of the other friend of his also was doing into the. She was also doing this secondary factors.
Right.
Yeah, so first when I started cycling, first 300 kilometers, I was very much into, on a very good note, and good mental strength and all. But yeah, I would say not even 300, 400 kilometers, 450 or rather that. So I never, in endurance cycling, you have to be tough. You have to overcome the sleep challenge, because you're deprived, sleep deprived. You can get dehydrated. You have to look for good diet and nutrition and all the time. So my crew used to make those lists, and they used to take every time. I used to have one glass of whatever protein or protein bar, or all those shakes and like lemon water and all that stuff.
Right.
So everything was going good, but what happened in the last 100 kilometers was I couldn't, I don't know, somehow my neck got because of that. In road cycle, you have to be like, the aggressive posture is like that. You have to constantly bend and cycle, and somehow my neck muscles got
Like seized or something, is it?
yeah, spasm. They got fatigued, and I didn't realize that because of that, my hand was almost paralyzed. So I was not able to shift the gears. And I just pushed. I was like, okay, this might be, let's just keep on going. I just kept on going. But then last 50 kilometers was, I just couldn't hold my neck. It was constantly dropping like this. So I hold it with the one hand, and I was riding. So later on, when I read about it, it is called as Sherman's neck syndrome, which a lot of ultra endurance cyclists face this, and they actually tie support from your upper back of the head until the back, and they ride like that. They have that band kind of a thing. Okay. If they are doing 1,000 kilometers, even especially in the RAM, they do that. So, but yeah, it happened to me, and I still remember the last 1 kilometer. I banged one auto rickshaw. I banged one car.
Oh,
they were, they were just it was wrong that, oh, I shouldn't go. In a like I shouldn't fall somewhere, and I just in the finish line I was like, oh my god, I've just somehow finished it, and then yeah, I was happy. My crew was happy, and I came first in female category, and but I missed it by 6 minutes and 45 seconds. So yeah,
the race across America qualifier.
Yeah, the qualifier. I didn't qualify for that. So a couple of mistakes which I did was we missed few turns, and we got this, like, the navigation part was not that good, so we missed road turns and diversions thrice, and yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. It's the only thing was 6 minutes is constantly riding after 34 hours and missing the ramp by 6 minutes. It was. Still, I have that.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's too close, right? Too close for comfort.
Exactly. So yeah, that was tough. And yeah, I have set that goal for me that I'll at least I'll do in a pretty good time this year.
Yeah,
I'll try my best. Yes.
Yeah, it'll be a breeze for you, I think, this time round.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, why I thought you would be really interesting to share your story is, first of all, you started this quite late and you've stuck with it. You've progressed so quickly, and it's not like something that is baby steps. It's not like you've progressed into running a 100-meter race. This is ultra
Yeah.
endurance. That is a
Right.
big deal. So you can't quickly go from not doing it ever into doing it at levels of 600 plus or 650 plus kilometers in a stretch. So it's taken a lot of dedication, obviously, consistency, planning,
Yes.
and like you
Yes.
said, like laser focus that you had from before.
Right. Right.
Those are all very important things with achieving anything in life, right? And I'm sure it's the same with you
Very
achieving
true.
your doctorate as
Yes.
well,
Yes.
and your dance graduation or certification. It's been the same
Yes.
thing right through, and the same
Yes.
with cycling also.
Yes. Very true. Yes.
Yeah. So if so, whatever you decide to achieve, I'm sure you will get there, and it's just about progressing and slowly getting there, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But tell me what's next then. So now you're training at the moment for the same qualifier in November, is it?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm training for the same qualifier right now, and I had few couple of races, but then because of the COVID, they got cancelled. So yeah, right now I don't have home trainer with me, so I cannot like I'm missing cycling training, but I'm doing a lot of training at home, whatever. Yeah, I've made few things, and you want me to show it to
Yeah,
you?
show me. I love home equipment at the moment. That's my new thing.
See, I've done this. Can you see?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I've taken small bottles, I've put the stones inside it, and so you can do anything. You can do squats, you can do lunges, and you can be
Oh, this is
and
a good
also.
idea. I like that because
Yeah,
I've
it's
tried.
really.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
tried with
yeah,
a
sure.
backpack. I've tried with like
Yeah, even
4
I
days
did
of
with the
doing.
backpack, but this
Yeah,
is really good. You can use it as a barbell also, and strength training. This is really good.
correct. Yeah, yeah, and you just keep adding bottles to it, right? So you're
Yeah, sure.
properly
Yes, yes.
progressing
Yeah,
it and you're
yes.
overloading your
Yeah, so
movement.
I have done 1 liter bottles also. So just stick a sellotape and you can put your rod through this.
Mm.
Any
Oh,
like
that's
small
brilliant. So
stick.
it's working like a weight plate, basically.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. You can just keep on removing the weights and whatever you want.
Nice, I like that. Yeah. So I've been experimenting with lots of different ideas.
Yeah.
Try to use my husband as weight as well. Let me post those videos so I can't share. But
Right.
otherwise, yeah. So home equipment at the moment is pretty big, and the
True.
idea
Yeah.
is really to just retain what we have, right, rather than trying.
Yes, yes. People recently being a doctor in past 1 week, I have there are lots of patients of depression and panic disorders and anxiety and stuff. So people are getting because right now everyone is worried about their jobs, money, and about their health as well as health of their loved ones and everyone. So and because of that worry thing, obviously stress hormones and this immunity goes down and you might actually catch the infection. So best thing is to be positive and find whatever you can do it at home. So let it be just 30 minutes walk and step up.
We have to just go with the times and accept that
Yes.
we can't get there in the same way we planned, but at the same time, we're trying to be positive.
Yeah, because if you're fit mentally, physically, spiritually, then you can use that fitness and staying positive as well as making others happy as well as yourself happy.
Yeah, very true. On that note, I'm going to say thank you. On the positive note,
Yes.
I love all the positivity coming out of you. And although
Yes.
you've gone through a lot, especially with the challenges you faced at the end of your last race, but you came out
Yes.
positive. You're like on it with focus and ready
Yes.
to kill the next race as well. So I love all of those.
Yes, sure. Yes. Indeed.
So keep with it and update me on all of your new
Yeah, sure.
challenges for
Yes.
sure.
Yes, I will. Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you so much, Neha, for your time. I
Yes. Thanks a lot.
hearing about your RAM qualification and seeing you there.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yes. Thanks a lot for.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye
Yes.
bye.